Welcome everybody to another Tabletop Ready Miniatures video. Today we're going to be discussing a couple of things. It'll be kind of a studio update, and then also I want to talk about the new themes that came out for War Machine and Hordes. So I haven't really looked into all the other different themes. The only one I really care about right now is the Armored Core theme list for Khador, because obviously that's the army that I'm building currently and painting, and should have it done here soon. If we go to my Instagram page, there's a little video just kind of showing where we're at. So basically we finished the Shock Troopers. They're tabletop ready, and then so all we have left are the Kovniks, the Destroyers, and Butcher himself, Butcher 1. So yeah, exciting. They're turning out really well. I really like the paint scheme. It's got like the rush green body with a deep dark Khador red. So anyway, so we're going over to the theme list. So the theme list can take obviously a Khador Warcasters, non-character Warjacks, Man-of-War models and units, battle mechanic units, and War Dogs solos. So and as you could see, my the Khador Man-of-War army that I'm currently painting, it has 2 units of Shock Troopers, with each one has their own officer attachment. There's 2 Man-of-War Kovniks, which are the ones that give them +2 movement, and then the 2 Warjacks with Butcher. What's exciting for the theme list, the Man-of-War theme list, is that now for every 20 points of Man-of-War models / units, this army can add 1 Khador command attachment, tanker solo, or Man-of-War Kovnik solo to the army free of cost. Free models obviously do not count towards the total points of Man-of-War model units in any of the calculation in calculating the bonus. So an officer plus a full squad of Man-of-War Shock Troopers is 20 points. So for every 6-man squad, I get one of those Kovniks for free. Well, each Kovnik is 5 points, so basically now with this theme list, I have an extra 10 points to mess around with. So obviously it's a good thing. Most theme lists, that's the point of bringing a theme list, is you get basically free models. So the question now is, what do I do with the 10 points? Right now, here they are. I do have a box of battle mechanics, and then the battle mechanic officer right here. So I have those 2. I'm gonna buy another box of mechanics just in case I want to do 2 min squads, and then I do have some demolition core, Man-of-War demolition core. So I think what I'm going to be doing, because of the theme list, is I'll probably build this out bigger, because originally my thought was, I'll do like a 50-point army, paint it, play with it, have fun with it. But there's a lot of different things we can add, and 2, there are in here, which we're going to talk about here in a sec, there are things that it mentions that Privateer Press currently do not have models for. I'm sure they have them, and they're getting ready to release them at some point in the future, probably in 2018. But well, hopefully before then. Hopefully we get them for Christmas. But anyway, so as of right now, you play with what we got. So like I said, right now I'm thinking of adding 2 min squads of battle mechanics. So 2 4-man squads of battle mechanics. Each one costs 3 points, plus another the battle mechanic officer, which costs another 3 points. So that's 9 points. I'm also planning on buying a Man of War cavalry guy. I don't remember his name. And that guy costs 9 points just for one of those guys. So anyway, like I said, I'm not quite sure what I want to buy to add to the army to kind of give the option, that last 10-point option, and even eventually to get it up to 75 points. So if you guys do have any suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comments down below. So let's the other thing I want to talk about is the and you guys know, anyone who's been following Khador and the Man of War rumor mill, you know what I'm saying, it says the tanker solos. Have no idea what those are. Excited to see what those are. And then where is it? There is talk of a battle engine, and I can't see where it is. Oh, here it is. Another thing that's nice is Man of War battle engines and tanker solos in this army gain advanced move before the start of their turn. Both players, but after both players have deployed a model with advanced move, can make a full advance. So I've heard about the carriage. It's called Man of War gun carriage, I think is what it's called. And I'm assuming tanker solos have to do with that battle engine as well. I'm not sure. So those are a couple of Man of War units that we'll get to play with. That should be coming out eventually. There's an article. Let's see if we can find it. Man of War gun carriage. That's old though. Here we go. So, Will Pagani, I think that's how you say his name, is talking about the battle carriage, seeing that he has something that's similar to mine. You have the Butcher, and what's funny is I didn't even see this article before I made this list. You have Butcher, 2 Destroyers, 2 Kovneks. He goes Bombardiers. But I do Shock Troopers. So here you go. Shock Troopers with officers. So that's 40, 50, 60, 71. Okay, so this is a 75-point list. So he adds Bombardiers and the Man of War Assault Chariot. That's what it's called. So like I said, he even talks about what it does. It's a mobile gun platform designed for Man of War. Is basically a flanking option. And it does volleys and so on and so forth. Anyway, so you guys can read this article if you want to know a little more about it. I'm sure you guys have already heard about it. But anyway, so like I said, so that'll be interesting for those things to come out. He doesn't have any battle mechanics. And so, yeah. So like I said, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. As of right now, I'm going to add the battle mechanics because also when a model in this army is affected by the repair special, remove 1 additional damage point. So mechanics become even better. So I was thinking of running 2 min units of battle mechanics, 1 for each group of shock troopers, and then the officer, battle mechanic officer, who repairs, I think it's either 3, I think it's just straight up 3 damage points. So he'd be removing straight up 4 damage points, and then he would just run around with the warjacks for when they get injured. He goes in and fixes those guys up. So that was kind of my thought. Again, if you guys had any other ideas, put them in the comments down below. Also, it lets me include mercenaries. So if there's a mercenary, I'm not a big mercenary guy. I don't know a lot about the mercenary faction and the different units that I could take. So if you have any good ideas or suggestions for those, also leave them in the comments down below. So yeah, like I said, that's where we're at. Hopefully I will finish the rest of the army this weekend, and then be able to record a battle report and get it to you guys sometime next week. It'll be my first battle report on the channel, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not a big War Machine Hordes guy. I mainly have been playing GW stuff most of my miniature career, if you will. But anyway, like I said, so I'm excited to play those guys. Excited to finish up the army. The army will be for sale. If you want to go ahead and look on the website, once they're done, I'll put the whole army up and for the set amount of price. So yeah, so that's been this video, this episode. Basically a studio update with a little bit of War Machine thoughts on these on the new Khador Man of War theme list. Don't forget, we are a painting and assembly studio. That's the main thing that we do. So if you guys have any questions or are looking to get an army commissioned with us, it's super easy, super simple. We're all about just getting your army onto the tabletop as quickly as possible. So if you have any questions or are interested, our website is tabletopreadyminiatures.com. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.